creepy. What are you, my creepy neighbor? How you doing? Well, it's Saturday. We got some things to do. Yeah, see, you probably can't see it. But my eyebrows look like Chewbacca, so we gotta do something about that today. Alright, I'll see you in just a few when I try to look human, okay? See you later. Here is a reality of apartment living. And let's see if I can get this correct for you guys. You see those cameras? Yeah. Another reality. And if we can get this. Yeah. Apartment living, isn't it grand? Oh, I told you earlier that I have the lovely brows of Chewbacca, and so we're going to head, just a moment, reality noise. We are going to take a walk over to where we shall get our brows dehaired. Yeah, when I came in last night, yep, the apartment door slaps open. And guess what I had to do? I had to be a way I don't like being, and that is to say, I'm going to sleep and just slam my door. I don't like being like that. And actually, what I just showed you, I had to do a second take, because here he comes. Hey, 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 you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a matter-of-fact talk and straighten the situation out. So anyways, I will see you guys in a few. Okay? For you it'll be a moment. See you then. Alright, kids. I can turn this around. We have our intended target. Yes, I just walked the 1.1 miles. And within Wally World is my nail de-waxing person. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to film once I walk through the door. But when I get into her salon, the nail salon, then I talked to her before about filming, so. Anywho, we have arrived at our target, and I'm going to, to be extra careful, I am going to stop filming at the moment, okay, you guys? I'll see you in a bit. There is where all the magic happens. You see that right there? Yes. That probably looks very familiar to some of you. So I'm just going to have a seat and we're going to wait. And I will be right back with you. It's good to sit down after all this running around. I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? Pretty bad. Well, you guys, Miss H is about to dehair me. Let's see if we can get this just right. There we go. All the stuff we go through for beauty. But yeah, I looked in the mirror and I said, oh my gosh, this woman's going to kill me by the time I get there. We ready, kids? Ah!
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's really bad. Oh yeah, kids, I forgot to mention the mustache. It's called menopause. See, girls, this is some of the things, as you well know, that we have to do to upkeep ourselves. And there is nothing wrong with spoiling yourself and taking care of yourselves. And you men need to learn to let the girls do it. Oh, you guys don't get mad at me. But, yeah, every 2 weeks or so, come for the... You love it.
Okay.
All right.
Come back.
Okay.
For the lady over there.
Understood. All right. All right. Well, Miss H has another client that she's working on her nails, and so I'm pretty much done, but she's going to come back and do a little bit of tweezing or whatever. But yes, there's some of the things that us girls go through. I know a lot of you girls can relate to this. I know you can. Whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, up to your 70s, we all do little somethings, little things that we have to do to kind of upkeep ourselves. It doesn't cost a lot of money. I love coming here. I've been coming to the salon for about 4 years, and Miss H, she's a wonderful person, and she's had this business, her own business, for quite some time. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and we'll finish up on the tail end when I get back to my place, okay? Yeah. All right, see you in a bit. All right, you guys, we are done. Oh my gosh, she came back and she had to do extra tweezing, and I thought I was felt like crying like a it was very painful. But anyways, we are headed back, and the traffic is settled down here. Oh my gosh, but it is busy because heck, it's Saturday and the weather's really good, you know. So around here, Saturday and sunshine, that equals a lot of people, you know. Anyways, I'm just pondering about a few things, and I don't know, trying to fight off. I should not be trying to fight this by myself, but I am trying to fight off just a little bit of, I don't know, feeling kind of blue, maybe even a little bit lonely, you know, trying to fight it. That's called life. It's called life. So anyways, this is what I have to face. You want to see? You see that busy, all those vehicles right there? Well, my lovely hiney, I've got to cross all that traffic. And I'll tell you what, sometimes folks, when you're trying to cross, I'm crossing a railroad track right now, I'm having to luck out. I think we're going to make one half. So anyways, you go to cross, and there's always one person pretending like they're driving the Flintstone mobile. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I can't tell what the noise level is like. For instance, I got an SUV. He's pedaling it like he's got his feet sticking out like it's the Flintstone mobile. But unbelievably, what usually takes quite some time, I managed to cross the street quite well. Anyways, so what we're going to do is shut this thing off. I'm sorry for the cutaways and stuff like that, but you don't want, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes of looking at me walk in noise. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Isn't that something? Some more signs. Of spring. We're almost home. I'm trying to go off to the parking lot just a little bit because the traffic is just so noisy. So, here I am. And I am starting a new chapter in my life. And I don't know really what's going to happen here. And this isn't in any way, shape, or form a reason to poo-poo or feel bad. You know? It isn't. It's like, what do they say? The door shuts, a window opens. If a window shuts, a door opens. It's just you have to be poised and ready for whichever direction this is going to come from. You don't know where it's going to come from. You know. Sometimes you'll sit there all upset, right? You'll sit there all upset, and in the midst of that, here comes the blessing, and you'll miss it. So I've got my ears and eyes perked up, and I'm ready to receive. And I know that I'm not going to be stagnant forever. You understand? I just know. And I have said this to you guys before, where it's like I feel like something wonderful is going to happen. And it is. And I'm expecting it. I pray about it. You know I do. I know you guys do the same. So, anyways, once again, I'm going to cut this off so we can round about, okay? Alright. Hey, you guys. Welcome back in. I heard all these ambulances and stuff, and I don't know what's happening, but I just wanted to come and walk over here just for a moment before we go back home. I'm just going to cross on the other side here. I'm back behind the Rite Aid, which is, like I told you before, it's a hop, skip, and a jump from where I stay. And I just want to get a little looky-loo around the corner. Yes, I said looky-loo. I guess everything is okay. I got a little nervous just all of a sudden there was just an explosion of sirens, and it kind of frightened me a little bit, and I wanted to see what was happening. But I think all is well, so let's head on back. You know, you have to live with the repercussions of the decisions that you make, you know, and you have to adjust yourself to those circumstances. You have to do it. You can't roll over, put the covers over your head, and act like that's not reality. It is reality. It's the reality that we have to face. You know, the things that we have to do. We have to tighten up, you know. We have to tighten up, and do not, I repeat, do not allow yourself to be intimidated. You know, that enemy will try to step in, and this is key. Working through other people. Yes. It's not just the circumstances. You know, a person that doesn't know who God is, they're sort of blind in a way. Their real eyes, their spiritual eyes are not open. They can't see. They see, but they can't see. And so that particular person is going to be used like a puppet, right? And so, how many of you know that you do have an enemy? It's an unseen, invisible force that we have to deal with. So you're never ever dealing with the person. You're dealing with that spirit that is driving that person, just like a car. And so that's why God wants us to treat each other with love, because he recognizes that that person, in some senses, doesn't know what they're doing. And so you treat them with love, right? You as best as you can, unless they're crazy or something, but you treat them as best as you can, right? Because in the grand end and scheme of things, it's not the person. It's the person, the thing that's driving that person. You know, it took me a long time to get that. But now that I get it, I have to kind of handle each thing carefully. Now, as far as this boy is concerned, you know, like I said, I was taping earlier, and I really do think that here I have the camera out and everything, and he realizes it, and I think he thinks this is very amusing. You know, when you don't have anything to do but sit around, you know, you get your entertainment in many kinds of ways. And sometimes kids think it's very entertaining to just, I don't know, kind of screw around and mess with somebody like they think it's funny. But I got a little news flash. It's not funny to me. And unfortunately, like I do with my son, I'm going to have to straighten the situation out, and I'm going to do it right quick. All right, you guys. And you know, I'm not going to be mean or evil about it. But you know, how many of you know when you're in your own place, you're in your own apartment, you're in your own condo or house, you know, home is where you're supposed to feel safe. Home is where you're supposed to feel comfortable, you know, and I won't tolerate anybody. I'm paying rent too, and I'm not going to tolerate anyone making me feel uncomfy where I live. You understand? I won't. I don't, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I'll put up with, you know, and I'll deal with you in love, but, you know, I will respectfully, just looking for my keys, I will respectfully straighten your ass out. Yeah, don't screw with me too bad. I will straighten you out. I will treat you like you're my own son. And when my own son got out of line, what did Grandma have to do? I had to straighten him out. Right? And you know, there's ways to do it. You know. But, you just don't want to push me too far. I'm going through menopause. You don't want to push me too far. I'm going to love you, but I'm not going to let you step all over me. I'm not going to be uncomfortable where I live. You know what I'm saying? So, I will love you. But that's just how it is. And I will get back to you guys in just one moment. Hey, you guys. Toward that last segment, you could hear a voice in the background. That was him asking me over and over, did I want some pizza? So I had to conclude that portion. So once that camera was turned off, well, guess what? I had to straighten him out, and I did. I said to him, when I come home, I'm done, walking and dealing with some unpleasantness at my job, and I'm tired. You understand? I says, and you understood that I was recording. You knew that, but you persisted, and this is going to come to a stop. It's going to come to a stop now. I appreciate you, and on top of that, I'm going through menopause. And then I kind of chuckled a little bit, trying to ease the tension. But yeah, he saw me talking into the camera, and he kept just saying, you want some pizza? You want some pizza? And it's like, you need to chill. So I have straightened that situation out. Yes, I did. I just looked at this boy like I would my own son. You're not going to run over me. You're not going to overtalk. A 20-year-old child is not going to overtalk a grandma in her 50s. You're not going to do that. I will not let you. I've drawn my invisible line in the sand, and that's it. I want to thank you guys so much for your patience with me and the level of noise and stuff like this. But it's just a reality that we deal with when we're outdoors. I love you guys so very much. I appreciate you, and please feel free to share. I have things are going in a very positive direction. You guys take really, really good care of yourselves, okay? And I will see you on my next video.